Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy. Big Funk, thinking right, out here in the lab, doing a do for you. Get a little warm, so we got the polo for you. So let's go. Right, isn't 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with a message, message with a story for life. I'm giving life lessons. Oh, you tune in to receive them. I surely appreciate it. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and that's what I want, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through a mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment. My mission is to get all right thinkers to do just that, know themselves through daily practice and living righteous and find out for themselves. That's how it's done. Know thyself is the key. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is dangerous, or excuse me, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. I appreciate you. I got you. Stay tuned. I know what you like. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them from spiritual alarm clock. I'm here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. And to my out, be true. Today, I got a little bit of mixed bag going on for you today. Hope you understand it. It's a little bit of book, a little bit of me, throwing some ad lib every now and then, see how it works out. But let's go. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Right thinkers, let's talk about right thinking is the practice of integral yoga philosophy. Now you got 5 stages of yoga, and we're gonna go through them, but I practice them integrally. Each one falls in line with the next. So you can master one or you can master all, like I did, and become an integral yoga philosophy practice. How about that? Okay, let's go. Hope you get the concept. Let's go. Right thinking philosophy. Right thinking philosophy is an integral yoga, is a esoteric. Remember, esoteric is hidden meaning. It's an esoteric philosophy, meaning I'm teaching you only the hidden meanings that treats what? The whole person, mind, body, and soul. But esoterically giving you the inside scoop of what you need to know. How about that? Now, I give esoteric teachings that you can what? Use for yourself, and you will get positive results. I guarantee. Spiritual knowledge, aka spiritual truths, is the knowledge of our ancient ancestors. They called it Maya, my girl, instituted balance and justice and righteousness, reciprocity, and everything that's good and divine. When God came out of the noon, I tell the creation story, the first thing he needed, because the noon was total chaos, unidentified potential, possibility of anything. That's chaotic. He wanted order, hence Maya. Okay, let's go. Knowing thyself, our word, aka Nihas. That's the highest height of spiritual knowledge you can obtain. That is called self-mastery. When you reach your 6th level on the chakra rings, the 6th level on the Maya, not balance ring, the 6th level is the third eye opening up. I represent the third eye because now you start to see spiritually. You get the whole different conscious level, and that happens the 7th round, the 7th chakra, which is the crowning, which is the 1,000 lotus flowers blossoming. That means you become enlightened, aka you made it to the upper room or the Akashic records. That's where everything lies. We only use 10% of our brain capacity. To know thyself, you need to go higher than that. You got it? All you gotta do is use it. Self-mastery, watch this, is used by what? Self-masters have used their integral yoga principles to master their ego self and who now works for you. You don't want to destroy the ego, kill the ego. No, no, the nonsense. The ego is your identity. You want it to work for you. You don't want it to run you. That's the concept. That's the understanding of the ego. Most people don't have idea that they even have an ego. Another lesson right now. Let's talk about one of the philosophical concepts. Right thinking philosophy of wisdom. Mhm. Learning the creation story. Why I keep telling it repetitionally over and over, and understanding the Asarian story, which is Asar, Set, and Haru. You know them as Osiris, Isis, and Horus. But they are the original Trinity. And when you learn from that, it tells you, it breaks down every aspect of your life. Another lesson. But yeah, when you master that, you've mastered yourself because it gives you every aspect of yourself that you have to encounter and master for yourself and learn the Osiris story. Watch this. And what? Live to become Haru. That's what I teach you. I'm taking you from you to elevate you to higher conscious level to become Haru, the hero in you. Okay? That's your higher consciousness. You will have to what? Learn the story. First of all, the myth, good story. Live the story to know them and have the story. Once you live and understand it, you will become spiritually enlightened. It's a process, and it's a blueprint that's laid out. All you gotta do is follow it. It's rules. Yeah, you got to follow. Watch this. Now, with self-knowledge and living by your spiritual discipline, you will have experiences that gives you wisdom and understanding of yourself, that you become a better you. You raise your conscious level, you live a different lifestyle, and you become master of yourself. Why? You have total control over yourself. From learning thyself, studying daily. Again, that's important to what? Master all your God and goddesses aspect of your character. That's what right thinking philosophy teaches you. I want you to understand every aspect of yourself. Master it. Don't know it. Master it. Understand it philosophically, metaphorically, and understand it and implement it and use it, and you move on. When you do that, you raise your conscious level. You get better at being you. That's what I teach you to do. That's what I say. What I do is for you. Moving on. Right thinking philosophy. The next one is called devotional love of the divine. One of the philosophical concepts. And a quick, brief breakdown. It's discipline. It's discipline of devotion. I show my devotion to my higher self, aka God, the divine, by what? Daily prayer, daily meditation. I'm talking to him in prayer. I'm listening to him in meditation, and I do my physical workout for myself. It's not the tantric yoga, but I do physical workout at the gym. This is all done before sunrise, daily. That's devotion. Okay. I don't walk around like a God maniac. Oh, I love God. Oh, praise the Lord. Yeah, yeah. Who knows? No, I don't do none of that. But what I do is I show my devotional love by what? Conducting myself and living a righteous, spiritually disciplined lifestyle. That works for me. Where we at down here? Okay, yeah. I'm a prayer warrior. I had no idea the power of prayer when I was just just doing me, ego tripping. Over my years of studying and putting in my time and work, I know the power of prayer also. I'm a prayer warrior. That's why. Why? Because of my devotion to my God. I know God for myself and I have a communication with him. So if I have you in prayer, I'm taking it to my God. So if I'm praying for you, I'm going right to the source. And I don't have to verbally exercise my prayer. And I usually don't. But I'm a prayer warrior. I pray eternal. Watch this. God, the term God means Mary. Mary means the beloved one. We all should marry God. Or, and my girl, Shelly John said, you should marry yourself. You should really beloved yourself. Okay? Get the concept? Last one. With devotional love, you are showing, offering oneself to God. Surrendering, bowing, whatever you want to call it. When you do that, you surrender to God. When you surrender to God, listen, that God moment, that epiphany, that experience, that moment, but God moment, whatever it is, when you have that moment, you will become one with God and you will know yourself and God to be one. Next one, right thinking philosophy. Watch this. Of meditation. I got that coming up for you too. The path of meditation was practiced in ancient Egypt long time ago. Just saying. So now, this called the Meditation of Glorious Light System. I got the book, it ain't here right now. I got it somewhere. But it was practiced in ancient times at the temple of Seti I in the city of Waset, aka Thebes. So meditation been in effect a long time. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, okay. Now the system of meditation was the wisdom system. Watch this. This was taught in the temple of Aset in Philae on the island of Aswan. Then you have the system of devotional meditation. This was at all temples. It was the general discipline. The four basic elements. You had that posture, you sit in the lotus position, up straight, legs crossed, up straight, right. Okay. Next one is sound. Now, it says O-M, but it's A-U-M, Amen. Okay, so that chant is what they call Heka. Heka means words of power. You chant words of God, you make that sound, the root, your tongue or the root of your mouth make that sound, okay, that's power. Now, the next one is visualization. They tell you, if you want something, visualize it. See yourself with it. That's where this comes from. Everything that we know, modern day, modern time, is not new. Modern, yeah, because they changed the name of philosophy. But the philosophy is still the same. See it in your mind. Everything is mental. Remember, everything's mental. Even God. Rhythmic breathing. Now you breathe in, a few seconds, exhale. A lot of breathing in and out the nose, different nostrils. Okay, all these breathing techniques. I watched this show for an hour on YouTube with just how to breathe. Different techniques. Everybody got different styles and different ways that they can breathe to get the oxygen to the brain. If you breathe too fast, you flood the brain with oxygen that causes you dizziness and sometimes you black out. Hyperventilation. It's not good. Rhythmic breathing is what's important. Let me move on. Steady rhythmic breathing. Okay. Posture is important. Focus of intention. Your attention. You want to get in a comfortable position, and I got a wall in front of me. I just focus on the wall. Or if I'm outside, I focus on either the sky or something I can concentrate on and lose myself in that. That's putting your attention somewhere and focusing on just that. In masonry, we told you to be the dot in the circle. You need a compass to make a circle. One end, put the pencil, the other end, the dot. You be the dot, and you circumscribe yourself. That's called keeping yourself in due bounds. That means conducting yourself in this aura that you set for yourself. Metaphorically, that's Masonic information. All right, but it's also called be the sun disk, the circle of Ra, aka the dot in the circle. Okay. Last one, right thinking philosophy is what I like best is the selfless service, aka right action. Doing what's right for the right reason, no matter what you think or how you feel about the situation. That's when you become self-master. Why? Because you don't let your emotions dictate your actions. You don't let how you feel and what you think dictate what you actually do. That's why mental spiritual discipline is more important. And a selfish service is when you do something without looking for something in return. I just want to help you out. How much you give me nothing? Appreciation, that goes a long way. Here you go. So let me wrap this up right quick. RIGHT, told you that before. That's action, aka action. That means to do something, things done. For everything that's done, there's an equal opposite reaction. We didn't get that from Einstein. We told you that a long time ago with Maya. Understand that opposite duality. Your action in Maya, you have to what? Be right. You have a choice. Okay. When you make the right choice, the good choice, you will be rewarded. When you make the wrong choice, even out of ignorance or desire, it's still a consequence that's got to be paid. That's just nature. Understand that. So it would be good to learn the ethics and follow the law of what? Cause and effects. And you practice right action, aka Maya, and have total control over oneself in every situation that you are confronted with. That's self-mastery at its best. Having knowledge and knowing everything means nothing if it's not implied, if it's not used when and how it's supposed to, when it's supposed to, and how it's supposed to. That's for every individual to make that decision for themselves. But not to have it and need it, you're going to be having problems. And to have it and don't use it, you just as bad. So understand that, please. Don't get it and say, well, I know, and then don't use it. I believe in God, but don't serve him. Come on, man. I know right from wrong, but you're constantly doing wrong. I can give you all kind. But come on, that's redundant. But the point is, every individual should know that for themselves. Okay, when you practice and cultivate what high living virtues, selfless service, doing what's right, living spiritually disciplined, living a righteous lifestyle, doing everything the right way for the right reason. That don't make you purpose or hooded and thou. Just make you a good, righteous individual. And you will be blessed for that action. They may mock and laugh and ha ha he, but those that's important will give you what you need. That's the difference when you're living, doing, and being righteous. Last one and wrapping this up. Now, when you show devotion to your divine higher self by what? Acting Maya, aka always offering up your best everything to the divine. You don't shortchange God. You don't give God a little bit. When you robbing from God, you stealing from yourself. That's holding back. That's, perfect example, quick. I ain't big on that, but yeah, you go to church. I got church money. If I say, well, I might need some cigarettes, I might need something, I'm going to put that in. You just shorty God. And guess what? He don't forget. Understand that. So all you got to do, Cain and Abel, the reason why Cain was jealous because he was not giving his all. He was stealing from God and wondering why he wasn't getting blessed. Keep that concept, understanding. And no more being jealous of somebody for getting blessed from God, same thing. Okay? If you was doing what you're supposed to do, you got no reason to be jealous of somebody else of what they're getting from God, because you be getting. Meditation, at the last one, by seeing oneself as one with Maya and with the transcendental supreme self, aka God. That's when you live right, do right, be right. Because reciprocity is you will be rewarded. That's blessing. That's right thing philosophy. That's my time. I got more. I'll be back.